Yes, it is the real Makai here with Makai Capital. We have done it again. We have crushed another day. Still not done crushing the day, but we already crushed the day. Do you know how that feels? To crush the day 12 hours in. It's 6 o'clock. It's like 6:30. I was probably up around 6:30, right? Been crushing the day for 12 hours. I'm about to crush it for, I want to say another 12, but it ain't going to be another 12. But I'm about to at least crush this hope for another 4, 5, 6 hours, right? And that's what it's about. It's about not getting fatigued, right? Fatigue is fake. I was doing my push-ups, and every day I do my push-ups, I'm beating my record of the amount of push-ups I did yesterday just to prove that fatigue is fake. Fatigue is fake. It is, right? Because it all starts with the mind. Like, you'll have someone who says, oh, when your body feels like you can't go no more, rest. Then you'll have that person who says, when you feel like your body can't go anymore, that's when you have to tell your mind to push through it. So, you have to decide which person you're going to be, right? It doesn't really matter what voices you're listening to. Well, it does matter what voices you listen to. I'm not going to say it doesn't matter what voices you listen to. But, like, it doesn't matter until you make that final decision, right? Because you can hear whatever you got to hear in the meantime. But when it comes down to, okay, I'm going to do this, what are you going to do, right? So when I'm in my set of push-ups and I'm at 45 and I know I got to do at least another 10 more, bro, it was dreadful. It was dreadful. But one by one, piece by piece, I knew that I was going to do it. I knew that I had to tell myself. I knew that no one's going to magically spawn next to me and be like, Makai, you actually can do this. If anything, it's more likely for someone to spawn next to me and be like, what are you doing? And just throw me off, right? So that's what you got to be focused on. You got to be focused on not being fatigued because it's not real. It's not real. If you're always going hard, I literally just forgot I was sleepy like 3 hours ago. I literally just forgot I was sleepy 3 hours ago because I knew it was fake. I was like, if I was on a challenge show right now and they said, you can't go to sleep, guess what? I'm not going to sleep. So literally, I forgot I was tired up until this point, and here I am still conquering the day. So that's what it comes down to. Fatigue is fake. You can do whatever you got to do. You can accomplish whatever you got to accomplish. Now, I'm not saying time is endless, right? I'm not saying that you can't do 27 hours of things in 24 hours. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can knock out your whole day task, or most of it, the most important things, and feel fine. Feel ready to do it all over again the next day, right? Because when you're doing things that don't really benefit you, that don't really benefit your purpose, that really take away from what you're building, then yes, fatigue comes along because you're distracted, you're not focused, your mind is scattered, right? So you're spending so much more time, energy, and effort in things that don't matter. So yes, you're gonna feel fatigue, right? So that's what, the same thing with eating, right? I know, eat my protein, straight up, eat the steak. If I want like some sugar or carb, eat some fruit. That's how it works. It's not, oh, I'm hungry, so let me just put something in my body, right? Now, like I said, going through the financial downs, you feel me? You might have to navigate some shit. But as long as you got a crib, man, go get you some ground beef. And that's really all you need. If you want to add something else to it, go ahead. But I'm just saying, you can survive off some ground beef, nigga, some ground chicken, nigga, get some chicken breast. You can go crazy. Straight protein. Get some fruit if you want some fruit. So, it's the same thing, though. You're not going to get fatigued from eating the right way. You're not going to get fatigued from thinking the right way. You're not going to get fatigued from making $50,000, $100,000, $1 million a day. That shit doesn't get tiring. If I made $1 million today, I would be, nigga, I'm ready to make $1.1 million tomorrow. What, so I'm gonna make $1 million a day and be fatigued for tomorrow and can't make another $1 million? That's some bullshit. Fatigue is fake. And I realized it today that fatigue is fake. The whole day I was hearing, Makai, you don't have to do this. You don't have to go that hard. You don't have to do this. You don't have to go that hard. I'm like, have these voices been here the whole time? I literally had to ask, like, have these voices been here the whole time? When I record my videos, you can hear nature outside. You can hear what's going on in the world around me. Action is taking place. Purpose is taking place. Movement and creation is currently taking place all around me. But to some people, it may be distracting in the video. How is nature distracting? Crazy. How is nature distracting? So, That's the thing. Being back in nature just showed me, like, it's like a reflection of my focus. It's like everything looks more beautiful because that's how I'm seeing everything. I mean, everything looked so beautiful today. Like, it was just such an amazing day just because I knew that I was doing everything that I needed to do, and I know that I'm going to continue doing that for the rest of this day. You carry yourself with a different energy. It's like you're fueling. It's like you could put whatever gas you want in your tank, and I'm like making a new gas to put in my tank, right? It's almost like going from a gas car to electric charge. Now you could charge that hoe up for a longer time. It may take a longer to get charged up, but you could go for longer. Then what we're going to do is turn into like the Apple charger, 15 minutes, 100%, boom, you good. So, I know that sounds a little crazy right there, but whoever could keep up with that could keep up with that. Without making this video too long, I just want to say, embrace the little wins, because that's what you're racking up every day. Win after win after win after win after win after win. Another thing I want to mention before I end this video that's so important. You never know who you're meeting. Anyone who meets me, do they know they're meeting a future trillionaire? A future gazillionaire? Do people know that? Do people know that they're meeting someone who's going to own land on land on land on land? Damn near look like I got a planet. Do people know that when they're meeting me, they're meeting someone who's going to have a restaurant in the next 5 years, one in America, every other concept outside of America? So when you're meeting people, you don't know who you're meeting, regardless of their situation. You never know who you're meeting just because in this space and time, they're presented as this, right? For example, you go to a restaurant, 5-star, fine dining. You know who the manager is. The manager looks like the manager, respected like the manager, walks, talks, acts like the manager. You see that same manager in a different fine dining restaurant, it's just another person. Until you meet that person, find out, oh wow, you actually run? Oh wow. You see what I mean? So it's all based on the setting. So I had to really think, this guy yesterday, he treated me with such respect as if he knew I was that guy. I'm like, how do you know I'm that guy, sir? I want to know you now. How do you know? Why do you know? Shake my hand, sir. God damn it. So guess what I did? I did the reverse effect today. When I was leaving this other job that I just got, I saw a guy waiting for an interview. I said, hey man, you here for an interview? He's like, yeah, you just finished? I was like, yeah man, what you going for? He's like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to be a server. I was like, hey bro, you know, I'm asking questions. Hey, where you work before this? I want to know who you are, sir. If me and you are going to end up in the same vicinity, and this is our first interaction, first impressions are everything, nigga, shake my hand. Thank you, sir. Hope to see you again. Hope to see you again too, sir. Exactly. You never know who you're going to meet. I could have just ran into the guy. A guy who's going to start a private equity firm in the next 3 years and isn't telling anyone about it. I could have just ran into the guy. You never know who you're meeting. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who's playing smaller than their position. You never know who's hiding in plain sight. Man, I'm telling you, every single person I meet now, I'm meeting them. Because I don't know who you are. I want to meet you, sir. I want to meet you, right? Depending on the case and the scenario, of course, I'm not going to just go up shaking everybody's fucking hand, but I'm about to be out here, bro. When I was really outside in nature today, I saw how much motion there was. I saw a nigga on his roof about to kill himself trying to cut down a tree. That nigga was about to die with the tree, nigga. I was like, bro, this nigga got motion, and he was not stopping. It's traffic all over the street. Everybody's staring at this nigga for hours. He's not stopping. Turn us up. Turn us up. Exactly. He's not stopping. He's not stopping. Another dude, I'm seeing this nigga, he got a whole land, and it was whole land of tires. And it was row after row after row after row after row of tires, bro. And the gate was open, and there's one dude in the lot. I'm like, someone could just come rob this shit. But that's not how niggas is moving. And then when I literally thought, Uber sends me an email talking about Uber accepts cash now. Bro, the world's changing. People are learning to have trust. People are learning to move wiser. Like, people are learning to move wiser. The fact that Uber is taking cash, that tells you everything you need to know about where the world is going. If you can't be trusted, if you can't be honest, you're getting cooked. If you can't be trusted and you can't be honest, you're getting cooked. So that's why the people that I meet, I want to meet them. Straight up, full honesty, full transparency. This is me, right? Because at any point in time, you could become the person before I become the person. So I don't want you feeling no weird or negative or sly or shady way about me, when I could have just been real from the jump. When I could have just been him from the jump, right? It's like me seeing you before everyone else sees you. Just like when people see me before everyone else sees me. It's the same thing. So I gotta give that respect and that energy back out into the world. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. It was one guy, I liked his hat today. I didn't get a chance to tell him I liked his hat. If you see this video, I liked your hat. You know what I look like. If you see this video, I like your hat. You know? It's shit. I ain't gotta go too much in depth. Nigga, I like your hat. Alright? But that's another thing. I want to get in the habit of handing out compliments. I want to get in the habit of encouraging others. I was on the bus, bro. And when I was on the bus, it's like the outside world doesn't exist. You would forget cars was even on the fucking road for real, until you get off the bus. But you could just see so many people are not giving up. So many people, if they got to ride 2 hours to get to their job, they're going to do it. So many people, if they got to bring 4 bags of groceries on the bus, they're going to do it. People are still fighting. And when I see people are still fighting, I have to think, one day they can wake up and truly choose to fight for real, man. One day these people can wake up and truly choose to fight for real. And you don't know what they're going to become. Bro, I was looking at the bus. I remember a year ago, 2 years ago when I took the bus, I would think of these people like I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm trying to keep my distance from everyone as if I'm not one of them. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. My whole perspective on this game of life has changed, man. My whole perspective. But before I get too all over the place, stay focused. Stay disciplined. Stay consistent, man. And I'll see you on the other side.